Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today I'm going to do a flip through of this album that I have created using the Basically Amazing foundations and the Basically Amazing Enchanted Decorative Edge add-on printable templates that are available in my Etsy shop. This album is called the Enchanted Plant Department, and that is because I use the Enchanted and that is because I use the Plant Department paper collection by Prima and the Enchanted Decorative Edge from my Etsy shop. So the paper collection is available online. I have that link down below. Almost everything you're going to see in this video I have done in video and is already available and is currently available on my YouTube channel, and I will link that playlist up here in the cards. All the other printables that I'm using in this album, or that I used in this album, I should say, are linked in that collections list down below that has the templates that I used and then all the other printables that are available in my shop in one little list, so you can click that and see everything that I used. So as I said before, I'm trying to decide if I need to scoot in or out. As I said before, I did most of this stuff on video. So some of it I did off camera just to kind of finish up things, but most of it is recorded, so you can see most of how everything went together. This is the largest album in the Basically Amazing, so it's the A size album, so it's a pretty good size. I only did 2 fins, but to be honest, you could have done 4 fins and done the same amount of pages and it would have worked out too. I only did 2 for video's sake, but it is definitely full, right? It is most definitely jam-packed. So I should have done 4 fins, and in each fin been a little bit smaller. Would have been the best thing to do, but I couldn't stop adding things. I just couldn't. I finally had to stop myself. But so here we go. Let's start with the front cover. It has a pocket here and a cluster of flowers, and then here's a tag made out of matte acetate type stuff. Everything that I used, I have linked in an Amazon list, so I've got that link down below as well. And if it's not available on Amazon, I have it linked otherwise, just for your convenience. So I did a cluster of flowers from the paper collection, and then there's a couple embellishments here from the paper collection, and then there are a few little inserts. So I created this little pocket using one of the pockets from the Enchanted, and this is what the Enchanted Decorative Edge looks like in case you are new here. And this actually opens, but before we get there, I wanted to show you this tall little envelope here. So it's like a policy envelope, and this butterfly and stuff. All of this is part of the paper collection. There's a little bit of bling right there. I might have got a little bit of glue, a little carried away with the glue. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it, but it just says just perfect. It opens up. This is the flower background design, super pretty. I didn't put an insert in here. Kind of forgot actually. And then on the back here, I matted it, but I punched the corners of the mat with the We Are Memory Keepers, a crocodile, photo and angle chomper, so that it kind of looks like it has photo corners. Even though it doesn't, it just kind of looks like it does. So I kind of inked it up a little bit more, and the ink that I'm using in this album is the Distress Oxide Walnut Stain. So there's that envelope, and then I've just got a little gold paper clip, keeping that closed. And then I have 2 printable envelopes. I don't think anything is in here. It might even be closed, like sealed shut. I can't get into what is going on. What is happening? There we go. So both of these envelopes are from my Flip Flop Ephemera printable, and they're just printed on cardstock and paper. I didn't even do anything else to them. And I have a tiny little gold paper clip just holding them together, just to make it easier so it stays put where I want it to, basically. Yep. Actually, I don't think I had it paper clipped there. Where did I have it paper clipped? I don't remember. Isn't that something? Maybe right here? Something like that? I don't know. But before we move on the front cover, I wanted to show you the spine piece. It's kind of hard to see because it's so big. But there is a embellishment piece from the collection, and then I did 3 little blings here and 3 little blings there. Can you see those? Yeah, you can see them. The paper's kind of blingy too, so I just wanted to add a little bit of extra. And then I just stamped 2023 down here. I like to always put the year that I make an album, and I just use this stamp set, and I'll try to find that and link it. I doubt I'll be able to, but it's pretty old. And then in the back here, this is the back cover, and I've got a flap here, a flip pocket actually, and this is actually from my journal spots right here, this little label, and then that's a die cut from the paper collection. And look, I put little bling right there on the headlights. Isn't that cute? A little bit of bling there, a little bit of bling there. I tried to put bling around the corner, like the corners, the points. I just thought it looked kind of pretty. And then this flips open, and we've got a collection of photo mats here. These are from my Photo Mats Essentials, the first set, Photo Mats Essentials. And then this is a die cut, and then a couple little pieces of bling. This, the 3x4, the 4x6, all of that, that's from my stamp set that I made, that I created with May. It is available right now. I will link it down below. It is linked down below. It's always linked down below. So if you wanted to check this out, this is a fun set to have. Sorry about that glare. And then on the inside cover here, on the inside, I mean the flip pocket, I created a little fancy cut there to create a little tuck right there. And the insert is just a photo mat. This holds a 4x6 photo, and this is the Photo Mats Essentials too. Okay, and then the insert is just a tag shape. It's got the flower background on one side, and then it's got, this is actually a full page that's available in, or that's part of the Flip Flop ephemera. So I just made it into a tag and punched a little hole with the hole reinforcements on there with some, you know, glue stick foil hole reinforcements. And I didn't put, I don't think I used pulls on hardly anything in this album. That was one of the things, the details that I meant to go back and do, but I just haven't. So you can put, well, it's so tight right there because of the magnets and stuff. There's a lot of magnets in this album. Those resources are also linked down below. But yeah, so it's fun to have a back cover that's interactive like this. I love doing pockets on my back cover, so the idea of a pocket on the back cover is not something new that I've done. I've been doing it for a long time, but to have a flip pocket on the back cover is, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if I've done that before. I don't think I have. So, okay, so back to the front cover. So this is a pocket, right? It's got 3 inserts, lovely little cluster there. This flips open, and we've got another little tuck. Let me find something else so that I can demonstrate the, come on, where's something? I need something. How about a photo mat? Maybe I can just grab a photo mat. I just want it to be cardstock, you know? There we go, that'll work. So this has a tuck that goes up like this. I don't have an insert in there right now, but it's just for extra space. And then we've got a couple photo mats with the photo corners, the faux photo corners. And then a little embellishment cluster up at the top there. With, this is printable butterflies from my Porch Prints. I have it linked down below. This is part of the embellishments of the collection, and then that's from my flip-flop, or not my flip-flop, that's from my journaling spots. And then this piece here flips open, right? And then there are 3 more photo mats, and then both of these flip open, and there's a photo mat behind there, 2 photo mats there, and then there's a photo mat here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 photo mats. And you can add as many photo mats as you want inside there because everything is has magnets in it. So you can add as many photo mats as you want, or your personal ephemera, or whatever it is that you have. You can stick in there because the magnets keep it all closed. So not only is that part magnetized, but this whole part comes off. That whole bit comes off of the front cover. And look how thick. Look how thick that is. So the reason I like doing that is because when you're working in your album, even if you've got it to this point and then you go back to add photos later, sometimes this can just get in the way because of the bulk of the covers, if you have bulkiness on your covers. So on the back of this element is, I just matted the whole back, and whoops. I just kind of left it plain. You could also just add photo mats after photo mats after photo mats. You can add as many photo mats as you want, but I just kind of left it plain. So I'm going to set this part aside for now. And then this is what the front cover looks like without the additional piece on top, right? So I took 4 3x4 photo mats. These are all, most of the time when you see them glued down to the page, they're just on paper. Because the point is you're supposed to take a 3x4 photo and stick it over top so it doesn't add too much extra bulk. So like this one here is cardstock. These here are just paper. So it takes away the thickness of the cardstock and you just left with a layer of paper, and then you put your photo on top of that. Then these are butterflies from that butterfly printable from My Porch Prints. These might be my most favorite butterflies ever because they got flowers on them. They were just really, really pretty. Then I did some bling in between, and I just think it turned out super cute. Simple, but effective, you know? It just is like, bam. You guys are gonna have to leave me a comment below this video. Let me know what your favorite part, your favorite bam, your favorite element, your favorite setup, all of that. Let me know what your favorite is. And if you can't just pick one, then go ahead and pick several because I like them all. All right, let's go inside. So this is the front cover, and we've got a flip up, and then there is the cluster that's from the paper collection. That's printable butterfly. Oh, and the wax seal. 4x6 photo mat, and you can get up under there. So you would do your photo corners on your photo. You know, you do the chomper thingy. You would chomp so that it would fit right up in there. And then you would slide it out under there and glue it down. And if you also wanted to, you could add more photo mats. Just stick it up under there and it sticks. Or it stays, I guess, is the better way to say it. And then I just grabbed some photo mats to put inside this pocket here. This paper here is from, in the green, that's from my pastel vintage printable papers. I use the pink and the green in this album. So there is that part, and of course it does have a magnet and my favorite color, wax seal. Then this opens up like this. Whoop. I'm gonna have to just keep moving stuff around, I think. It opens up like that. I've got 2 photo mats, a 3x4, 4x6, and then these 2 are from the Flip Flop ephemera printable, and I just wanted some decoration over here. I didn't want to add more photo mats or anything. And then this opens up, and then we've got a 5x7 photo mat, which again you can stick your photo up under there. Sorry, somebody's outside. Is somebody actually cutting my grass? Surely not. Let me check. Let me see what's happening. I can hear them plain as day, and I apologize, you guys. It's almost like they know what I'm doing. No, I don't know what's... It's across the street, and I can hear it this good. Wow. Okay, well, there you go. Nothing I can do about that. I forgot what I was saying. So 5x7 photo mat, 3x4 photo mat. You could also take a couple smaller photos and stick them on here instead of a big 5x7 if you wanted to. That's from the Journal Spots. That's ephemera from the collection, and again, you know, everything is where you can still put your photo there. And then I do leave some spots just to let your eye rest a little bit, you know. And then here we have a very large printable butterfly with a key embellishment in the middle. I love doing that with my butterflies. And then a 3x4 and a 4x6 photo mat. So there's that part, and then this whole part comes off. This whole part lifts off the front cover, the inside front cover, just like the other front cover. On the back side of there, I did a little fussy cutting. What did we call this? I forget what we call this. Where I just kind of took my craft knife and cut the paper so that we could use that as a tuck. I just want, you know, just for a little extra something. And then, oh, sorry, that was my puppy. What's this sticking out? Oh, the photo mat. Okay, so the inside front cover, we have a collection of photo mats. There's also, in the photo mats essentials, there's also one where just the white background, if you didn't like, and I'll show you that. There'll be more of those as well in the album. I've been going back and forth. I like having both. There's also where you don't have any photo corners. It's just a black mat. These are useful as well. There's also that version. Anyway, so 3x4 and 4x6, and then here's a collection of flowers, which, to be honest with you, I didn't hardly use any flowers in this album. I used them a couple times and that was it. I don't know why. I don't know. I should have used more, but that's okay. So these are all flowers from the collection, and then there is a rectangle label that is one of my printables. Okay, that is the front cover, and then that magnetizes back there. I'm going to move my candle out of the way. I sure hope my dog doesn't start barking. She's doing pretty good, by the way, you guys. Okay, so I have matted all of my fins throughout. I just used the same, I had a scrap of paper from the paper collection left over. I just cut them to fit and inked them up and glued them down so that they kind of match. So here is the first fin. And we have a little embellishment cluster here with a rectangle label, a butterfly, and an embellishment. And then there's some bling right there on the point. You'll notice the points have bling. This one here does too. This point right here. Most of the points. I think I got them all. I don't know if I did or not. And then there is a envelope from the flip-flop ephemera. Oops, I didn't even ink that up. But the flip-flop ephemera has cigarette cards. And this is like a regular size, and there's a jumbo size. But that just tucks in there, and I did a little fancy cut through here to tuck this in. And then these two are both from the ephemera pack and a little paper clip. So inside this little flip pocket on the front, I have a photo mat flip. So you flip through it. You can put photo mats on both sides. There's a piece of one of the embellishments. And the back, I did the same thing with the photo corners, or the faux photo corner, just chomped the corners. I just think that's such a sweet little look, you know. There's that. Then there's just a sideways tag, or what would you call that? Like a landscapey type version of a tag. Again, no pull. I don't know why. So that's the two front inserts of this pocket that go in there. And then when you flip it on the back, this one's here. This one's back here. So this one is from the Photo Mats Essentials 2. And 4x6 photos fit on there. And I made it into a booklet. And then I've got 3x4 photos. Both sides there. A little bit of an embellishment cluster. Right? I just love it. I just think it looks so pretty. And there's so much room. You know, of course your photos will still fit in there. And then here's a little pocket. So this paper is from the pink pastel vintage printable paper. It's so pretty. And then I put a journaling spot, and then that's some of the ephemera. At the insert, I have a circle label and a couple pieces of the ephemera. Look, I did put a little pull there on that. And this is like a trifold, but the other side are photo mats. So these are 2-inch photo mat squares from my Photo Mats Essentials 2, right? And then that tucks right in here. And then we're still obviously in the first fin. I'm trying to situate myself here. This piece here, I added a embellishment and a paper clip so that doesn't come off. Uh-oh. It doesn't come off. I may have to pause for a minute if she's gonna keep barking. She's still wearing that big old cone on her head, so she can't hear me. So I can't just yell at her. I have to go tell her, you know, get her attention. We'll see. So anyway, that doesn't come off. It is glued down, but it's like a paper clip. And then I have a photo mat on one side that I forgot to stamp. And then I matted the back side with some of the pink pastel paper, right? And just chomped the corners. And it's just on paper. So you don't always have to print your mats and stuff on cardstock. You can always use just paper, right? Okay, so there's that. Then this flips open. And I'm gonna have to move my candle. This flips open, so the back side of that flip is a 4x6 photo mat and a little embellishment cluster situation, and you can still get your photo up under there. Then here is a fun belly band. I love this so much, and I added some bling. And the insert's like a floating pocket on itself, right? So it looks like that, and there's the back side. Oh, I didn't put any bling on there. I have to go back and do that. And there's 3 inserts in here. I'm going to take all 3 of them out. That's what it looks like without the inserts. So we've got them opposite, the humps opposite each other. One of the inserts is just from the Photo Mats Essentials 2, but it's got a little bit of the embellishments. I did like a little fussy cut, so you could still stick something under there if you wanted to. So there's one, and then I have a tag. This has the green pastel vintage printable paper on the back side. And then this here is a booklet. It is a 5x7 photo mat booklet. So it's the 5x7 photo mats. I matted it with patterned paper, journal spot. And then on the inside, I put more photo mats. So I love doing these. These booklets are so fun. They're so handy. I love having them. Okay, so let's stick all that back in there. I like to do 3 inserts per, but a lot of times I just end up with 2 for some reason. I don't know why, but it seems to happen. Okay. Oops. I hope she quits barking. All right, let's turn the page. So this is the center of this first fin. So I like doing center layouts. I don't know why. It just makes me happy, and I like them to be like a whole thing, not just this layout and then this layout. I like it to be a whole thing. So these flip up. All of these flip up, right? And then these flip out this way. So the photo mats, you'll notice there's a 4x6 and there's 3x4s, and then these flip open and there's more 3x4s. So I love that. Some more 3x4s. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 photo mats just in here. 18 photo spots. You can also put photos here. 3x4. You can put a 4x6 photo here. Whatever you want. I just kind of left it plain because I liked the contrast between the flips and the color. And then each one of the flips have a little pocket on them. And the top 2 pockets have a 3x4. This is the photo mat that's just got the white edge instead, or you know, the white mat instead of the black. But I just made it into a little booklet. And then these 2 tags are from the journal spots. Oops. And then the same over here, booklet, 2 tags, journal spots. And then down here, these have bigger journal spots on them. That's what they look like. They're just printed on the back side. And butterfly, printable butterfly, whoops. And labels. So they're all the same. Okay, so that's the center. And then here's the back of the first fin. So we have 2 corner tuck spots here. with the Enchanted Decorative Edge. I think it looks so good. It's such a cool look, these two colors together. And then here is a little notepad. This is some paper that was gifted to me. It's dot grid paper that has been coffee stained. And I just did a simple little mat, a little paper clip. And I just kind of tore different sizes of that paper. And then on the back, matted it, did the little photo corner chomp, and then have a little embellishment cluster right there just to change it up a bit. So that goes in that little spot. And then here's another pocket with an insert. And this one also is a pocket. I have a journal spot that you could either tuck something up under, tuck something here, a couple little embellishments from the paper collection. And then I have two, I actually freshened up my ink pad and I got a little carried away with the ink. And it looks like I got this wet too. I have two Photomats Essentials booklets that are in this little torn pocket there. And then on the back side, I have, this is a 5x7 Photomat, and that's a printable butterfly with a key. And then that's another little embellishment from the paper collection. And of course, you know, it's open so that you can tuck your photo in. So this goes in that pocket. I mean, everything has multiple purposes. Everything is interactive. Everything has, you know, everything can do several different things. Like you can put photo mats on these pages as well if you want to, or you can put photos on these pages. You don't have to just put paper. You can put a couple smaller photos. Here's the center bit, and you can see that I have matted all three in a continual fashion. They're three different pieces, but I just kept them in the right order. All right, so this is the start of the second fin, the front of the second fin, and this pocket here, this envelope, I mean, it is attached via magnets, and there's the back side. I did the photo corner thing again, and then there's the wax seal, and then there's this cute little hidden envelope in this little pocket here, this little tuck. I just thought that was so cute. So cute. And then you flip that open, and you can see where I have the magnet saver under there to keep it closed. And then this one does have an insert, and it's pretty much just plain. So I'm trying to, yeah, there's the magnet right there. I need to go back and cover it. Or did I? I did. I just hit it anyway. Whoa. So there's that. So that keeps this set of doors closed. And this is the D-size double doors. Aren't they cute? I think they're adorable. A little bit of bling here and there. This opens up like this. I made another little tuck and just have one insert in there currently. But you could put more photos. Let's see, 3x4 photos fit in here. 4x6 photos will fit in here. You could mat this with photo mats if you want to. Always good to use every little bit of space if you've got a ton of photos. So that closes, that goes there. This is also a belly band. So this piece comes out, and there is one side of this interactive insert, and then here's the other side. So I put a 5x7 photo mat. It's just printed on paper there. And then in the embellishments, there was two of everything, which is great. It was so good to not have to stress over, I can't use that because then I won't, I might want to use it later, and I love that piece, and I need it for the right spot. I do that to myself. I'm sure you guys do too. I try not to anymore. Well, anyway, there was two of these, so I just put one on this side and one on this side, and then there's a little bit of bling on the butterfly there. Can you see? A little bit of bling, a little bit of bling. You flip it up, same thing, a little bit of bling, a little bit of bling. It's just a little bit of an interactive photo mat. And stick that back in there like that. All right, then I'll flip this open. And then here is that fun movable, oops, movable belly band, sliding belly band, which I love so much. Got a full page mat there that I did the photo corner thing on. And then the insert is a booklet. So this is, again, a 5x7 photo mat booklet, except inside here is paper. So for journaling, or you could put 4x6 photos. You could put 3x4 photos. You could do, can you do 2 3x4? I think you can do 2 3x4 photos. Yeah, you can. And you can do whatever you want. So I just did a quick little pamphlet stitch. And that's the insert that goes in there like that. And then of course you could put photos there. Alright, and then here is the center. Well, the center, no, this is not the center. This is almost the center. Here is a little short flip page that has 2 pockets. There's one pocket, right? And then it has 2 inserts in it. This one is a paper booklet, 4x6 photo mat booklet. You can do that as well. You don't have to always put it on cardstock. And then this one is, I think this is a 4x4 inch square. Is it a 4x4 or is it a 3? Well, let's look. Yeah, it's a 4x4 inch square. So you would put a photo there if you want, or you could use a gel pen and write. And then I just left the back blank. So that's that pocket there. Alright, and then in the back pocket, I have 2 inserts, a really tall tag, and then another photo flip, 4x6, and then you can also put a photo here. And then on the back side, I have a 4x6, a little embellishment cluster with butterflies, and a label, a journaling spot. So, and then this butterfly with the key, and that's so cute. Sorry this is such a long flip through, but I wanted you to see all the stuffs, all the things, a lot of the fun elements. And then this is the back side of that page. And to be honest, I didn't do a whole lot here. I just literally did that. Where I cut, let me try to get this up right here. I cut the middle part of this embellishment out just to kind of make it a tuck. And I just stuck something in there just for now. This is the center of the signature right here. So it's a little short pocket, a little embellishment cluster, photo mat insert. This is an insert with the pretty paper and decorative edge. Another insert. I forgot to do the hole reinforcement there, and then you flip it to the back, same thing. There's another insert, and then there's another photo mat. So there's a little bit of an embellishment cluster. I actually combined those 2 together. They were 2 separate ones, and I just kind of made it something different. Maybe I can show you. Maybe. If I can't find it super quick, I'll move on. But whoa. Okay, so this was the main part, or the big part, right? You see how it says plant department. Then I stuck that part. Wait, I just knocked my phone over again. Then I stuck this part. I actually cut it a little bit so it would tuck in, but I just made a different embellishment out of the 2. So that, I mean, this one just didn't, you know, strike my fancy as much as these 2 together did. So, Alright, and then here's the back side of this page. We got 2 3x4 photo mats. There's a little bit of flowers. It's might have been the only other time I used flowers. And I took the ball off and added different bling. And let me show you. This is the bling that I've been using through most of it. This bling, and then the diamond dots that are in that goldish color as well, are the blings that I used. I'll try to find these. I think I got these at, I actually don't remember. I'll try to find them. So there's that. And then the back side, again, 2 pockets, 2 photo mats, photo mat booklet. See, I've got my book way overstuffed, so I just couldn't stop myself. I just kept going and going and going and going, and I finally had to stop myself. Which is why I should have done 4 fins and spread them out a little bit. But anyway, I try to do 2 fins to keep the videos series shorter, but it doesn't, I always end up stuffing it too full. Anyways, okay. I try to show you guys way too many ideas in one album is what happens. Okay, so then there's a little embellishment cluster there, and then same back here, like the other pocket, there's photo mats, and there's a key and a butterfly on the back side. We've got the photo mat, and then we've got the little cluster down there, and a tall tag. Super cute. All right, so this page here, I don't think I did any of this page. Actually, I do. I did. I actually did. I did this on camera. I was thinking, wait a minute, I didn't do this on camera. Okay, but first, it is a magnetized situation, right? It does come off, and it also has that sliding belly band, which is awesome. And then there's the back side of there, 2 3x4 photo mats, and a little bit of an embellishment cluster. And then the 2 tags, there's just a tag. 1 tag there, and then this one, whoops, I better go this way. This one has it's a booklet, and it has a little cluster there, and there's like 3 little, can you see the 3 little blings on the butterfly? Yep. So there's a little embellishment cluster there, and then it's a photo mat. So 3x4 photos go there. Okay. So let me stick this back in here. I did have the paper clip there, so it will stay there instead of moving around. So the whole thing comes off. And what I ended up doing, so the reason this looks like it does, is there's a magnet under here, a magnet under here, and let's see, there's a magnet under here and under here. So I just kind of had to finagle to get the magnets. But this removes 5x7 photo mat booklet. And I originally had just done this. These are embellishments, or no, these were from one of the pages. There's an embellishment page in the paper collection, so I just fussy cut those out, and I stuck them down, and then under here, I haven't covered them up yet, but there's magnets there, under here and under here. And so this goes like this. So it sits in there like that, and then this goes over top. Okay, and then the back side of this fin is right here, and it's a little tuck. So these 2 pockets here make a tuck for the page there, and we've got a printable envelope from the Flip Flop ephemera. We got a 4x6 photo mat booklet, and we have a large decorative tag. So those stick in there back there, and a wax seal, of course. And then these little pockets here have a photo mat, and this one has a little mini envelope from the Flip Flop. And then this one, photo mat, and then this is a journal spot. Oh, you hear that? That was the cone. She, you know, flops her head and hits the cone. Okay, so then this is the inside back cover. This is the final piece. There's a little pocket here. There is a photo mat booklet insert, so we've got a little cluster there, and things can get stuck up under there. There's a paper clip to help with that, and I love that. And there's the back, and then the inside is empty. You can put 4x6 photos, you can put 3x4 photos, whatever you want to do. Then there is a large tag, and then there are photo mats. So I chose to do 4 3x4 photo mats back here. You could do 2 4x6 photo mats, whatever you want to do, because you can still, since this is a pocket, this is making the most of your space, you know, you can slip your photo under there, and if you pick the right photos where the stuff you want to see is on this side, then, you know what I mean, you can stick those under this part, and then the more, you know, focal point ones you might want to put on this side. It's just fun to use all the available space as best you can and still make it look lovely, right? And have spaces to put all your photos. So that is it. That is the Enchanted plant department So that is it. That is the Enchanted plant department finished in all its glory. Should have been, I should have done 4 fins instead of 2. But anywho's, this is just for me anyway. But I just try to show you as many ideas as I can, and I need to quit doing that. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I'm so sorry. Alright, you guys, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Tell me what your favorite element is. Tell me something you might have learned that was new. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the flip through. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming projects. And thanks for joining me today, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.